Hey guys, Nico here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so we need to talk. As you can see, today's video is going to be an unboxing and review of The Last of Us, the complete first season on a new limited edition collectible steelbook released in the US for the very first time. So, when I became kind of like aware of The Last of Us popularity, the first season was already completed on HBO and the physical media was already out on the US. So back then, which I did a video on the channel, I decided to get the complete first season on 4K regular slipcover edition, which again I do have the unboxing video on the channel, and it's a beautiful slipcover edition. It's shiny and I love the art. I love it even way more than I did the regular Blu-ray edition. So the poster was my favorite of all the releases. Now I was aware a steelbook edition existed, but it was exclusive to the UK if I'm not mistaken, and it had exactly the same art. I was kind of confused because for HBO shows like Game of Thrones and The House of the Dragon, we usually do get in the US steelbook releases and they're a little bit pricey, but for some reason for The Last of Us we never did. So I was like, you know what, I will get the slipcover edition and then I will continue my TV show collection with the slipcover versions, which is kind of an insert future because you don't know if they will continue down the line to produce slipcovers. You might be able to continue getting the 4Ks but without slipcovers. And I do like when I collect a TV show, if possible, if there is steelbook editions, to get the whole show on a steelbook or the whole show with slips. I have shows like Rain, for example, the first 3 seasons has a slipcovers and the last one doesn't have a slipcover. So I still get it in my collection, but they look funny. But anyways, it was announced that the complete first season was going to finally be getting a 4K steelbook on the US, and it was a little bit pricey. So I was like, you know what, let me wait to see if the second season of the show will get a steelbook release, and if it's going to get a steelbook release, I will add it to the collection, but also if it's going to get a slipcover, I might just continue the collection with the slipcovers. What ended up happening was that the steelbook got sold out everywhere because it's a popular show. A lot of people were talking about it just because season 2 was about to come out, and it got sold out pretty quick. So the second season was announced, which is a video that I want to do on the channel as well, the complete guide for you to choose which edition do you want to get for the second season. But it was announced to be coming on 4K, and I didn't like too much the regular 4K, but for my surprise they also announced a limited edition collectible steelbook, which has the best cover art of all the releases, or at least for me. So I was like, let me try my luck, and I went into Amazon and they had copies of the steelbook available, so I decided to purchase a copy for myself. Now it was a little bit pricey. I think I ended up paying like $48, but for a TV show on 4K steelbook, I'm okay paying that price. I don't get a lot of TV shows anymore, so yeah, I just decided to upgrade my 4K slipcover edition to the 4K steelbook edition. Now, one of the difference is that when I created the original unboxing video for the 4K slipcover, I haven't seen the show just yet. But as soon as I got the 4K, I started watching it and I fall in love with the show. Now, I have to be honest, I have never played the video game, so this is my only experience that I have had with the show. And I love how it kind of starts with this thing that something is going on. We get it through the lens of a little girl. Something is going on the outside world, but we're not sure what it is. So the dad, played by Pedro Pascal, by Pedro Pascal, shows up to pick up the girl, and destiny has it, the girl ended up dying on all this crazy new world, adjusting to whatever was going on. So then the show moves in the future. Humanity is now adapting to this kind of zombie apocalypse kind of virus, which is kind of like spores, I think is the name that they put it. It's kind of a virus that is not, the human race is not able to control it. And the show get a lot into the mythology about this one. They let us know that if they step into the things that this zombie virus left, all of them are going to know. I pretty sure they are not able to see, they're only able to hear, and if you get a bite, you're infected and there is no cure in the world. So what happens is that this girl shows out from out of the blue. She gets bitten, but she never developed the infection, so they want to send her to this specific place where a few doctors are going to be able to produce, or at least they think they're going to be able to produce a cure. So we follow the journey about this guy that lost a little girl and trying to protect this new little girl, which has kind of like a mood sometimes, and it's kind of like this relationship while we go through the episodes. The first season had a total of 9 episodes. I feel like it's the complete first game on the first season. There is a part of the show where we get to see basically Ellie being by herself, which is an important part of the game. We also get a lot of like episodes where we get more in deep with new characters. There is a gay relationship story, which it was an episode that I love, and it takes you kind of out of the main story. There is an episode where we find out that Ellie was kind of liking a girl, and they go into this mall. I love seeing these epic sets where they go to a desert mall. The lady is just trying to make her have a little bit of fun. They both get bitten. The other person gets the infection, and then Ellie doesn't get it. And it's kind of the tension, like, we don't know if a cure is going to be able to be produced, and we don't know what's going to happen to Ellie. So, spoiler alerts, at the very last episode on the season finale, they made it to the place where they were supposed to go, but in order for them to try to produce a cure, Ellie will need to be killed. So Joel doesn't like the idea of losing Ellie, so in a game fashion he goes out killing every single person, and then this is going to be important for the second season. So at the last scene of the season, we basically get Ellie asking him like, hey, what's going on, what happened, and he just lying to her. And then we needed it to wait a lot, but we got a second season, which was an epic season of 7 episodes, which again will be coming out on physical media on September 24, if I remember correctly. But anyways, guys, that's basically the first season. The special features were amazing as well, because we have inside on each episode, kind of like a feature where they're talking about what happened on each episode. This is a show that costs money, and a lot of people are loving it, but you don't get to see a lot of green screens. You get to see a lot of real world action, and again, the first season, I remember loving it. I might watch it now again, now that I have the SteelBook, just because I have an excuse, but I'm glad that I got my hands on a limited edition collectible SteelBook, because it has a scene from the show where it's kind of like this guy with the whole wall, and it's kind of like a beautiful shot from the movie just put into the SteelBook, which I just love because it's the main part of the universe of The Last of Us. So let's go ahead and unbox it, and let's see what waits for us in the inside of here. So as you can see, the first comparison is that here you basically got a poster with our human characters, but this SteelBook poster art is basically one of the zombies from the show. On the show they don't call them zombies, but it's kind of like the same deal. So as you can see, this one is still shrink wrap. It's brand new. Again, I got it via Amazon, and this is the 4K Ultra HD on a limited edition collectible SteelBook. It's also letting me know right here on the corner what I'm going to be getting on the inside, the disc, and then how the front and the back of the SteelBook looks like. Again, it just looks beautiful. I just love that I have it. And since this is HBO original, you can get it on digital. You can purchase a digital of the first season. You can get it on physical media now. The regular 4K, which I don't think will have a slipcover anymore, it's only $20 on Amazon if you don't care about the packaging. And also you get the same disc, same special features, same deal. You just get a limited collectible SteelBook, which again is the first time that it's available on the US. So that's how the SteelBook looks right there on the front. On top we get The Last of Us, the complete first season on black, and then on the spine we get The Last of Us, the complete first season, and we have the HBO logo and the Warner Brothers logo. Now the back is exactly the same. We don't get promotional pictures, we just get a big promo picture right there of our characters looking through the window. Definitely I can see a younger Ellie there because I just saw season 2, so I have her face more fresh now, and it's like 7 years in the future, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the back is exactly the same. So let's go ahead and let's read the back to see every single thing that we'll be getting on this limited edition collectible steelbook. So we have first a quote by The Hollywood Reporter: "By far the best video game adaptation ever made for the big or small screen. In 2003, a parasite fungus ravaged the planet, turning humans into violent predators known as infected. 20 years later, hardened survivor Joel, played by Pedro Pascal, is hired by a group of rebellious freedom fighters to smuggle 14-year-old Ellie, played by Ramsey, out of an oppressive quarantine zone. What should have been a quick job soon becomes a brutal, heartbreaking journey across a post-apocalyptic United States where no one can protect Joel and Ellie but each other." And I love how the first season gave us time to fall in love with the relationship between these two characters. They're not perfect, but they do care about each other. So I love that we got a whole arc on the first season. And again, I'm pretty sure the first season covers the whole first game. The second season doesn't cover the whole second game, but the show has been renewed for a third season, and they actually want to also do a fourth season. Now, on the special features side, which is always going to be one of my favorite things about collecting physical media, we're going to be getting over 2 hours of bonus content, including Controllers Down, adapting The Last of Us, From Levels to Live Action, and The Last of Us, Strangers Than Fiction. I remember watching these special features, but I also remember that each episode has an on-inside feature. And also, to be honest, a lot of these special features made their way to the YouTube channel Max, because the ones from Season 2 I have already seen them there. And they're also going to be available on the 4K, but there is also going to be exclusive content on the 4K. So in this case, The Last of Us, the complete first season, is going to be completely on 4K Ultra HD. Experience with HDR that you need, the whole scene, you need the TV, the device, and everything. The season ran on HBO on 2023, and this steelbook has been printed on 2025. You're going to be able to enjoy your episodes on 4K UHD with 2060p ultra high definition, with audio in Dolby Atmos True HD, English Dolby Digital, French and Spanish, and you also have subtitles in English HDH, French and also Spanish. On the special features are not in 4K or HDR and might not be in high definition audio, as subtitles may vary. I do believe they are at least on 1080p high definition, the special features. Now, this one has Dolby Vision Atmos, and the total runtime is approximately 521 minutes. So let's go ahead and remove the shrink wrap. Guys, again, this was something that I remember as soon as it came live, I was debating. I was at work and I spent the whole day debating, like, should I get it, should I not? But then I was like, what happened if you get the steelbook and then the second season doesn't come out on a steelbook? Thankfully, it does look like in the future we will get steelbook releases in the US as well. And a person was saying like, hey, you're welcome guys, I just bought it from the UK and imported it to the US, and now you guys have it in the US. It's kind of a running joke if you're a physical media collector. As soon as you get a title or a price, there is a reprint, there is a new print, something goes on that you realize like, I should have waited a few seconds more. So, this is how it looks. The G-card, removable without a glue dot on it, which I always appreciate. This is kind of a shiny end material, kind of like the Warner Bros. Steelbooks. And this one is actually on perfect condition. As you can see, we have HBO Original The Last of Us. Then we have the Infected. Let's not call it zombies anymore. We have the main Infected right there as a poster, and it shines. And right here we got the complete first season of the show. On top and on bottom you get kind of like the continuation of the spores, the fungus. Then this is how the spine looks like, and then the back is just a continuation of the spores right there. 2023 Home Box Office Incorporate, all rights reserves, HBO, and then a serial number right there for the steelbook. Let's get this one open. So once you open this one, as you can see, it's kind of a continuation image. Again, this steelbook just looks amazing. And this is the situation that we have. The disc doesn't have art on them, it's just black disc. the complete first season of The Last of Us. This will be this number 1 with episodes 1 and 2, plus special features on every single disc, if I remember correctly. Then we have 4K disc number 1 with episodes 3 and 4, 4K disc number 3 with episodes 5 and 7, and 4K disc number 4 with episodes 8 and 9. I love that the episodes have a space on the disc to breathe. It's only 2 episodes per disc, so you can tell the quality is good. So these 2 and 3 are on this right here, and then the other 2 are on the steelbook itself. Let's remove 4K disc number 1 and also 4K disc number 2. And as you can see, this is the background picture that we get. A picture with Joel and Ellie finding, I think they found bodies on this scene. And something that is missing, and if I remember correctly, the slipcover edition, I think I remember it had a paperwork on it. Yeah, so it had this kind of paper right here. The steelbook doesn't have it. The discs, as you can see, are exactly the same from the ones on the regular 4K. So I just have a duplicate right now of the first season. And then on the 4K you got the guide with the episode's title and the special features that you get. So this number 1 will have 2 inside the episode's featurettes. This number 2 will have also 2 inside the episode featurettes. On this number 3 you will have 3 inside the episode's featurette. And then on this number 4, with the last 2 episodes of the season, with the season finale being called Look for the Light, you have also 2 inside the episode's featurettes. You have Controllers Down, adapting The Last of Us, From Levels to Live Action, The Last of Us, Stranger Than Fiction, Ashley Johnson's Spotlight, Get to Know Me, 4 featurettes, Is This The Last of Us Line, 2 featurettes, and The Last Debrief with Troy Breaker, 5 featurettes. So as you can see, it's over 2 hours. We do get a lot of special features on it. And then on the back, we have another cool picture, which is cool that at least I changed it for the steelbook. But again, it was something that it was missing from the steelbook. But anyways, guys, I would love to know if you guys already upgrade your copy to the limited edition steelbook as well. I know it's pricey, I know not everybody's going to do it, but for now, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family going. And see you guys again soon on a new video.